Welcome back to TMC. We are glad to have you here this week, yet again,
Hey.
playing some Magic. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, everyone.
Hello, I'm Brandon. Am I going ahead and doing the deck too? Might as well, right?
That's up to you, man.
Yeah, why not? I am playing my tokens deck with a new commander at the helm. There it is. Ooh, get out of here, Cena. King Darien. Whatever Super Bowl that was. He's a human soldier, Selesnya colors. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. You can pay 5 to put a +1/+1 counter on him and create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. And you can sacrifice him to give creature tokens you control hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So this is basically, it is Emmara. I just put her in the 99 and put King Darien as the commander. So I think that alone is a big power spike for the deck. We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
I'll pass it over.
Hey guys, tonight I didn't do anything creative because finals week and everything. So I have Sidar Jabari of Zhalfir. He is a 4 mana, 4/3 human knight with eminence that says whenever you attack with one or more knights, draw a card, then discard a card, regardless if he's in the command zone or the battlefield. He's a flying first striker, which ain't bad. And whenever he deals combat damage to a player, return target knight creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So you got a bit of Reanimator. This deck, unlike last week's, which was highly tweaked from the default set deck list, this one's very lightly tweaked. I changed a couple of the mana-based cards, but other than that, it's pretty much the set deck list. So yeah. It's a tribal deck, lots of knights, and it wants to reanimate. It's got a couple of interesting reanimator targets that we'll see how it does in its base state. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. 4 mana for a 4/3 flying first striker alone's pretty decent.
And it's got eminence that lets you basically just, filter that top card if you want.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
I think it's gonna be
Emerson's
pretty
great.
decent.
It's cool. How about you, Nick? What you got today?
I am running back Averna, which is something I played last week. It's the Cascade focused commander, and I'm running Landfall as a sub theme because it's a Cascade commander that makes you play extra lands. So hopefully I'll have a few more exciting plays than last week where I only cascaded a singular time. So hopefully I cascade, I don't know, like a dozen times if I'm lucky.
That would be much better, I agree.
Here's hoping.
All right, in the reroll on the Averna here. And I, Ryan, like Nick here, decided I was going to do a reroll on my commander as well. Spoilers, if you haven't finished the episode, if you're watching last week's episode, I rolled a nat 1 and still succeeded. But I don't feel like the deck did anything it was supposed to do.
I think Staff of Domination proved why it's such a staple in multiple formats by
For sure.
by keeping you through it on the edge of your teeth, skin of your teeth and all that.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I feel like I played one card. The one card did all the things I wanted it to, but none of the rest of the deck did. So we're gonna give it a reroll, see if I get some ramp and some stuff, and actually do some stuff this time. So.
Sometimes all you need is that one card.
All right,
Art of the cards, ladies and gentlemen.
we're gonna do a quick reroll. Go ahead and get this thing kicked off and running, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back.
Jesus. Apologies for me sounding like a skeleton and like
I did in fact roll the
I'm a
14.
60-year-old smoker. I've got something.
I rolled a 10.
60-year-old smoker.
I rolled
18 here.
a 10 as well. All right, being
reroll.
Austin, like, how was that face to face with the Pinkertons?
I rolled
know that must have been
17 that time.
tense.
I rolled a 19. They haven't found me yet. Me.
Oh, you
Always on the run.
specifically? Say what?
I'm always on the run. They can't find me yet.
We got
Looks
a
like
19, 18.
Goblin
I got a
Welder, what's
19.
up, buddy? Good to see you.
so it's It's Nick, Ryan, Austin, Brandon.
Yep.
For tonight's
I will
order
be
of
last.
operations.
Okay, that
We got
was,
these
it was
very
Nick,
nice gem
Austin,
cases for a reason.
me,
Yeah, I
Brandon,
rolled a 18.
and Austin roll a 19 though.
It's Nick, Ryan, Brandon, or Austin, Brandon,
Me and
I
Austin
beat-
had to re-roll.
and I
Oh.
beat him out.
I got you.
So
Yeah.
should be
Okay. This one, right?
This
We're
hand
good
doesn't
now?
do
Okay.
much, but it has lands. I'm scared to throw.
yeah, that's right.
All right, Austin, you might want to slide to the right-hand corner, and I think you're golden from there.
Yep.
Let's see if I can keep what we got going on here. I don't hate it.
I guess I'll keep. I'll play it safe. And
Yeah,
keep.
I'll keep.
Yeah, I'll keep, I suppose. Yeah,
My hand doesn't really do anything, but it's safe. It has lands in
Same.
it. So.
same.
My hand doesn't do
Same.
anything, but it does something.
Hey, Goblin. Just in your chat.
All right, so shall I start us off?
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
All right, upkeep draw. Or I guess it's really just upkeep draw. Tropical Island, pass.
All right, draw. I'll play this tapped land, Desert of the Fervent, and I'll pass turn.
I will draw.
Oops, my bad.
All right. I will play
Somehow.
a command tower, then pass.
My turn. Draw the card.
Yeah, we forgot to do predictions. Get that prediction.
Oh yeah, get the predictions going.
The precon's going to win.
A half second here. We still need to get that figured out, right? For the stream.
Yeah.
Make
So
it
I don't
easy.
have to go to Twitch every time.
I'm gonna play a fortified village. When it enters the battlefield, I may reveal a forest or plains card. Pew! There it is. And it goes untapped. Then I'll pass turn.
Predictions are
All
up.
right, upkeep draw.
Fortified village, revealing a land.
Play Steam Vince tapped and pass turn.
You might be. Goblin, you might be.
All right, I'll draw.
I'd take that bet. I'm betting on myself. I'm gonna win this game. No mercy.
Play an Urza's Saga. And that's pretty much it. Pass.
Card. I will play a port town, revealing an island from my hand. That'll be my turn. Pass turn.
Whoa.
And we're doing the big magics this game.
Draw.
Fast turns, man. Rapid fire.
No, Brimaz over there with like 12
I'm
cards on
gonna
the
play
board
the
already
plains
this
that
week.
I showed you, and also pass my turn.
Clean full speed.
Yeah, Brimaz was over there, had like 12 permanents already last week.
Yeah. Brimaz did
exactly.
well.
Actually, I don't want to do that, do I? Awkward, awkward. We'll play some at Ghost Chamber. Bounce this Tropical Island. And then discard down on my end step, and I'll discard this Wild Magic Sorcerer.
That's a
Pass.
magic move.
Interesting.
Draw at a lower counter.
What's up, Violet? Good to see you, buddy.
I'm gonna shock in a blood crypt. Shocking,
3
really.
a.m.
Yeah, dude, over there in Sweden. Bowser, what's up, pal? Oh, all of our friends are here. It's good to see you guys. Make sure you get your predictions in with your channel points up there. Who you think's gonna win?
Yeah, you got a couple
Double your
minutes
points.
left.
Double your points.
I don't know what I want to do here, boys. Do a couple things. I feel like I'd probably do the couple things. I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna play a basalt monolith. And then I'm gonna tap that for 3 and play a cryptolith fragment. And I think that's it.
Grip walking fragment, huh?
All right. I'll draw a card. I'll play.
That is not what I said, man.
Sorry, I didn't need to clean my ears out. I could have swore.
Violet Bowser, glad to have you back yet again. Both
you
for
running,
MLB.
You got Goblin Welder in that deck, Ryan?
Do I have Goblin Welder in the deck? No, I don't
Yeah.
actually.
It's a good card. Should- I'm gonna play. I'll play a card. I'll play the first creature of the game. I'll play a Xerox Strobe Knight. It's a 2/2 flying vigilance, and I can tap it to create a 2/2 white and blue knight creature token with vigilance. Only if I have casted 2 or more spells this turn. I will pass.
We'll get down with the Strobe Knight.
Yeah. From the good old plane of Xerox.
All right.
Plane chase
I'll
location.
draw.
Derek Strobe.
I'll play this forest card here. In attack
When I actually finish building this deck, this will finally find a good home. Finally. For all these years.
mode. I'll pay 3 mana and I'll cast Awakening Zone. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token that you can sacrifice to add 1 colorless. Then I'll pass my turn.
Alright, keep drawing.
Yeah, exactly, Bowser.
Awakening Zone. OG card.
Islands. I'm gonna play Dockside Extortionist. How many artifacts and enchantments do you guys have?
I have
Too many.
Ryan has 3, Brennan has 1, is that correct?
Correct.
yes.
Alright.
This was my fear of why I didn't want to do what I did though.
I'll
Yeah.
get 4 treasures.
I don't mind it just because I feel bad Nick didn't get to do anything last game.
That's okay. Hopefully I will do more than nothing. 1, 2, I'll use a treasure for 3. I'll play Kiora. Minus Kiora to untap the Summit Growth Chamber.
She looks like she wants to get attacked.
I'll tap that and use a treasure to play Averna. And then trigger on Kiora to draw a card.
You're doing a lot of stuff over there. I don't know if I like that one.
It's getting scary, huh?
I mean, it's just 1 It's like 2 extra. It's like another Summit Growth Chamber. It's like having 2 of those.
Gross.
Yeah,
Ramp.
for 1 turn until you guys kill it again. And then I'll pass turn.
White.
Alright, well, I untap. My Basalt Monolith does not. And then I'll draw and trigger number 3. And I'll let it go and go tutor. An artifact costs 0 or 1. Got a couple of those in here. I'll grab Mana Vault. I have the
Yeah, I
mana.
was getting lots of mana. That's too much. It's like almost infinite.
Yeah, dude. 48.
Yeah,
Dang, there's
it's
been
48.
a lot of them dudes. Who won
There was
Super Bowl 48, Nick?
Oh,
I don't know. Probably Tom Brady, right? He won all the Super Bowls.
I mean, that's a good guess. Honestly, the percentages are high.
That's a fair answer.
It's got to be
yeah.
somewhere around in there.
I'm curious.
50, Super Bowl 50. I'm gonna go with Russell Wilson
40,
cooking.
48. Close.
Yeah.
Close.
Okay, he said
48.
48.
Oh, Russell Wilson with the cooking with the Hawks.
No, it wasn't 50.
That's, must have been a Pats game.
The Broncos Manning one?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, it was
just look it up.
Carolina was 50,
Uh,
right?
I don't know.
50
Broncos
was.
strip
50
sack.
was, yeah. 50 was.
Super Bowl 48.
Anyway.
That was between the
I'm gonna play a Marsh Flats. I'll go ahead and fetch.
Seahawks won that.
Yeah, Seahawks and
Boom.
Broncos.
Russell
Ryan was
Wilson.
right.
It's fate.
Yeah.
See there?
That was the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Bruno Mars, I think.
Oh boy.
What you got going, Ryan?
I fetched a swamp after I played a land.
We're in the shuffle phase then.
We're in the shuffle. We're in the shuffle zone right now.
Shuffle.
All right, next thing I'm gonna do is tap this cryptolith fragment, and each of y'all will lose 1 life when I tap it for a mana. And I'm gonna use that 1 mana and play a Soul Ring.
Sure.
Because I have all the mana.
Stop.
Then I'm going to pay 3 and cast Tectonic Instability. And then tap for 5
Jeez.
and play my commander.
Oh,
Holy
tectonic instability. Right.
Whenever land comes into play, tap all lands as controller controls.
Correct. All right, and then I'm gonna pass turn.
Gooch. All right.
That's gross.
No more lands. gotta play it as it lays, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
You just gotta float all the mana before you play your land.
Can you believe this, Russ? This is ridiculous.
I probably, since we're not playing Plane Chase, I probably should have taken all the Plane Chase cards. My Fractured Powered Stone is a 2-for-1 colorless mana, and I can roll a dice that does nothing.
Do I have those?
It should be a way that you can like just force Plane Chase. That's a card you didn't
Here we
think
are.
of.
We're playing Plane Chase, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
If I can Plane Chase, we're out of this one.
Yeah, it's like
Play
step into the
That's an
multiverse,
alchemy card.
and it's like
Conjure a Plane Chase die.
yeah.
I'll play 3 for a Knight Exemplar. First strike, other knights creatures you control have +1/+1 and indestructible. Indestructible.
This is getting scary quick here.
Scary. Quickly. I don't know. What do we got? Ryan's tapping all our lands, so I think I'll bonk him for 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What's happening here?
Oh, his
Bonking
commander's
for
a
3.
4/4 though. He does have his 4/4 commander out.
Yeah, well, it says flying, and whenever I
Oh,
attack,
flying,
I
I
draw. And whenever I draw a card, whenever I attack with 1 or more knights, I draw a card. I discard a card. So I'll discard a Fractured Power Stone.
1, 2, 3. All right, I see how it is. Brandon,
Alright,
did you
yeah,
take 1
pass.
damage from your cryptolith thing?
Yeah, don't forget your
Up.
cryptid damage.
What's the damage?
My cryptolith thing.
When he tapped
heals
his
1.
cryptolith, they all
Gotcha,
got
my bad.
pinged.
Missed that part. My upkeep, I get an Eldrazi spawn. Draw for turn. That is something. Hold on. So okay, so even the land that you play gets tapped, right?
So whenever you play a land, trigger, tap all land that you control.
That's unfortunate.
So you need to be able to play everything in one phase.
Yeah.
Basically.
That does me no good there. So we're just gonna do this then. I'm gonna pay 3. And I'm going to play my commander. Gives all my other creatures +1/+1. Boom. And then I will play a Canopy Vista, and then it will get tapped. No, pass turn.
I don't like that tap on my lands when landfall happens.
Why not? Good list.
I'm supposed to get landfall triggers.
Yeah, the landfall deck really doesn't like it, I guess.
I want like lands to come in and be able to use
I love everyone's like irrational hatred for this card, and it's actually like $10 because everyone has irrational hatred for this card, but it actually does very little in terms of its effect in the game.
Ryan's like, you guys are so irrationally afraid of my card that basically makes it so if you cast a spell, you can't cast any other spells until your next turn.
It ruined my cool turn.
Okay,
I don't want you guys casting any combat.
is it as good as Grand Abolisher or Dramoka? No, definitely not.
No, but only
it's more
because later
disruptive.
in the game.
It's more.
yeah.
It's much more disruptive than Great
Yeah.
Abolisher. I don't know what you're.
It's definitely more salt dude for sure.
It's definitely causing an impact every time.
Or you touch people's lands, it's never a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Great
Mana
Abolisher only restricts
people-
stuff on one turn.
Yeah, people are used to mana cost, or that's been done. You start touching people's lands, you touch my basic forest, pal, we got issues.
so
Get your Cheeto dusted
So
hands.
it's
off
such
my
a big
forests.
effect. Like if Brandon had wanted to play a 4-drop or a 5-drop on his turn, we still could have done that.
Are we in the are we in the Ryan rationalizing his choices?
We're in the insane land of
where's
Ryan's
Steven
like,
when you
oh,
need
if instants don't exist, that doesn't matter. That's not impactful at all.
Meh.
Ryan, next game. I don't know why everyone's so angry when I play Stasis. Stasis doesn't do anything.
You're right.
Oh, here we go.
Where's Lotto?
Lotto.
Lotto's ruined Ryan.
Judge, get in here.
Okay, well hear me out. Hear me out. Just miss your land drop and you can play instant.
You just never play land again. You can hold up your mana for instance. I'll play I'll throw 4 mana, leave one floating, play Kilometers Reach.
Yeah.
I guess I'll leave like a green floating or something.
Well, I'll just settle for being happy that my deck finally played one of the cards that I claimed that it had in it last week.
Hey, I remember that Planeswalker.
One day I'll find a mountain. Here we go. Oh, the mountain come and tap. The force go to my
I
hand.
don't think we've seen his Planeswalker card yet, but I think the Lord was saying that he did.
Planeswalker, the Kiora,
Quit Warriors.
Is that a new one?
That's what the Spark one.
Awakened back there? I don't remember when it came out. I don't think it's new.
He became a Planeswalker, yeah, but we don't have a card for him. Yeah, we have the legendary from the set before he ended the story point. We'll probably see him as a Planeswalker in the next set, the Caverns of Ixalan. The second next set. I think the next is Eldraine again. New Eldraine.
His new card looks cool. I thought about building that one. I need a Boros stack.
Yeah, he looks sick in the showcase. I think I have it right here.
All right. I'll play a forest, tap it in response to Ryan's trigger, so I have 2 green floating. I'll untap a Summit Ghost Chamber and tap it for 2 more. I'll spend a treasure token to have 5 and use that 5 to Natural Reclamation his enchantment that taps our lands.
You're gonna sack a permanent?
It's got ward.
I didn't know
Oh,
I
that's
could
a
do
second
that,
permanent?
Nick. You're so smart.
Yep, my commander.
Board.
Yeah. Your commander reads permanents you control of ward, sack.
Oh, permanents, all of them.
All
Yeah,
of them.
Mishra's kind of funky like that.
We need a farewell. That's what we need.
I'll just sacrifice Dockside Extortioners. That doesn't matter. So to answer your question, yes, I will, but I also go to Cascade first.
That's a cool
The first
card.
time hits Mystic Study, so I'll cast that.
Whoa.
I like Ristic.
I'm gonna draw
Am I
cards this
dumb?
game.
Is it dumb not to think that you can tap your land in response to the trigger? Holy
can.
smokes.
You can't.
Yeah, wild.
I know.
specifically
I
told
realized
you
it after
that
I watched Nick do
when I
it,
worded
and
it.
I was like, "Oh, I'm so
Yeah, you can still
stupid."
use the lands you play. You can't cast instant spells anymore.
Yeah, basically.
If you want to play lands anyway. I'll pass turn to Ryan.
Well, I'll do it this turn.
All right, I'm gonna untap with not that many of my permanents here. Let's go. All right, now take one from the crypt or vault or whatever. Draw.
What do we want to do next?
Just in time. All right, I'm gonna play a Fabled Passage. I'm gonna fetch. I'll go grab a mountain and then it'll untap. That interaction would have been weird had my permanent still been out.
Someone blow up the tectonic instability.
Say what?
Blew it up.
Did he blew it up? I'm gonna play another one though.
Oh, it's gone. Okay, it doesn't matter anyway.
I'm gonna play Widespread Panic instead.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pay one extra?
Do I want to pay one extra? Let me evaluate my hand here.
Whenever a spell or ability causes its control,
I will pay that one extra with my Cryptolith fragment, Nick.
Okay.
So you have to lose one life.
I like Pandemonium. Pandemonium's a fun chaos card.
So we don't need to shuffle.
I don't care about this new enchantment at all.
Yep, I'm just gonna
I
put
can
this
just-
card to the bottom of my hand so I don't cast that. Violet says, "Where do you find these cards, Ryan?"
I have a stash of horrible red enchantments that I keep locked away in my cabinet.
I imagine
That I bring out every once in a while. They usually live in the 25-cent box in your local game store.
Or like 10-cent box, like
Yeah.
please take these for free.
Yeah. Let me turn my face on. All right. So Widespread Panic. If you cast a spell or an ability causes its controller to shuffle a library, that player then puts a card from their hand on the top of their library. So don't be fetching, don't be ramping, don't be tutoring, or you're gonna have problems.
Ryan, the only question I have for you in
What's
that
that?
deck, do you have Possibility Storm? The
I
only
do,
red
I do
chaos?
not. It's not chaos. It is prison. I want you to be miserable, but still play your deck.
That's.
This is
I
a
always,
mono deck.
every
Isn't
time
that
I
kind of
build anything with
prison-
red, I want to put
Isn't
Possibility
that-
Storm in it. Possibility
Isn't it-
Storm is the one where you when you cast a spell, you
Oh, does
exile
it
it, then
flip?
you reveal cards until you find another one with the same type, then you cast for free.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
I love it.
I kind of want to play a spell, but I also don't want to make Nick draw a card.
I need to make just some kind of stupid chaos deck.
I'm trying to. I want to deal with Idris, but
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna wait till next turn. I just hang out.
Yeah.
need to. Okay. My turn. Draw. Untap. Draw. It's a card. I don't need.
I think the coin flip deck is like a tier 1 deck or something now. PEDH.
Yeah. I thought about doing them.
With the actual Kark. Sakashima Kark, and you flip a bunch of coins. All the coin flips.
Yeah, Kark and Sakashima. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but I have this weird aversion to things that are overdone.
Yeah, it got real popular in the CDH circle out here.
It's fun though. I'll
I'd rather
I'll
roll
play
dice.
3 for a Herald's Horn. I'll choose Knights.
You
These
you
gentlemen.
paying one extra?
I can't. So go ahead, draw yourself a card.
Hooray!
Since Nick drew a card off me, I think it's fair to attack him.
Oh,
I thought we were still hitting on Ryan.
a threat.
I already
done
bonked. I
anything.
bonked Ryan, and his big scary thing did its.
By the way, Brendan,
this deck,
and
this
Austin,
deck
y'all
does-
each
will
lost one
never
life
shuffle.
as well.
This deck hates fetches. Its fetches are more expensive than this deck. I will, however, I don't know. Let's see. Let's just. I'll bonk Kiora down. We'll remove some of her ability, her strength, so she's now 2.
Hey, I've seen
All
this
right.
one before.
2. When I attack, I get to draw a card and then discard a card. My choice. I should probably pick an expensive card. I will pick Elenda and Azor
Ooh.
and discard that. And yeah. Pass turn. We're not doing much this game, it sounds like. According to my deck.
All right, we got 76% of people voted for Austin.
There's another.
My pre-con deck.
I voted for myself.
22% of people voted for Brandon.
That's all me.
2% of people voted for Ryan, and no one had faith in Nick's deck.
Oh, you guys are gonna regret that.
No,
Y'all are gonna regret that. Yeah.
So I can play Lance now, and nothing else happens, right?
Unless you tutor, you shuffle your deck. I'm watching you.
Unless you're a
I'll
bad
play
boy.
Forest. Oh no.
You should be doing that tutoring stuff. That's dangerous.
Naughty, naughty.
Austin, by the way, you're at 38, and Brandon, by the way, you're at 38.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh my gosh, how could this happen to me?
Okay, so I could do that. That'd be cool. Do that. That might be. Everybody's got blockers.
Hell
For the most part.
Black bitch.
Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's see if I did that. Can't do that. Okay, yeah, I can do that then. I'll go to combat, and I will swing my 1/3 Eldrazi spawn at Austin.
1/3 Eldrazi spawn.
Yeah.
I'll block with my 3/3 Xerox Robe Knight.
Alright,
That's,
in
that's
response.
making it a 3, right?
What? Oh, I'm sorry, a 1/2. My bad. Yeah, it's got +1/+1. My bad. Not 1/3, 1/2.
In response, you do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna sack it.
Oh,
Alright, it's
he baited you.
For colorless.
Oof.
3, 4, 5. Actually, didn't even need it.
Oh, that's some foily foils. My God.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me replace it. There we go. I'll play a Tender Shoot Dryad.
There you go.
If you sack that in combat,
Yeah.
the mana goes away by the time you hit your main phase, where you can
Oh,
play
does it really?
creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Come on.
I thought you were gonna activate
I thought he
Darien.
was
I was
casting
waiting.
an instant. I thought he was about to
Hey,
cast
I'm
No.
confused.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
realized
You want
what
to
you
pay
were
one
saying,
extra, Brandon?
I did. I tapped my my extra there. That's 5.
No, not for the Mystic Study.
Oh, how many cards do you have in hand?
I have 6.
Oh yeah, get you 7.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know. We'll find
Watch.
out.
Just you wait.
I'll pass turn.
I'll eventually draw a land, Ryan. That's what
Look at
I'm
that.
going
Vernon passed turn, and Nick's so powerful. Austin just died on the spot.
Ah, he's
I got exiled. I got exiled to
at
the
your
shadow zone.
upkeep, I will create a sapperling.
Okay. I will.
I feel like I've seen this
not do
one
anything
before.
with that.
Your shoot recently did some damage. I was considering playing Torrens again. Then I thought about it and I was like, oh, Brandon's playing tokens. That would be miserable for everyone else.
That'd be a
Token
lot
time,
of
baby.
time.
Let's do this.
I'll
was thinking about Brimaz again, but I wanted to wait till my my other upgrades came in.
I should have a new deck next week. I just didn't have much time at the start of this week.
Whoa, that's
Baby.
Who's got
Scoot.
the board?
Scoot.
You draw 6 from our lanes. We're taking this copy of Scoot Storm. If I land, I have 6, so landfall trigger. I get another Scoot Storm, so now I have 2 Scoot Storms.
Here we go. It's happening.
I'll -1 cure to untap the Summit Growth Chamber, and I'll pay 3 to play Shardless Agent.
Living
Which
End.
will
Oh wait, no, my bad.
That's not that mean. It's more just like let's have fun and maybe and hopefully play lots of permanents and maybe that'll win and maybe it won't.
I wanted to build a
just
Living
like-
End deck, but I can't do it.
This sapling does.
My
give you
blue-black
this
cycling deck
blessing
was already
anyway,
insane.
So.
All right, so Cascade Trigger until we see
Two drop.
something that costs less than 3. We found a land, so Averna can put a land out.
A couple options there.
Next is
Violet loves the Scoot Swarm.
Darless Freezer.
I'm not gonna lie, Nick. I was like tapping my foot, and then your camera was shaking so much while you were doing your cards. I thought I like stopped doing my leg, hoping it would stop.
On the power.
I
out,
can
man.
see the truth. I see the truth. Yeah, my
That's a good
camera's
combo.
crazy shaky. Yeah, so as you cascade, you may put a land from one of the exile cards onto the battlefield tapped. So now that I've found the thing, before it gets cast, I'm gonna go put the fetch land in, which will give me another 2 scoots trigger. So I go from 2 scoots to 4 scoots. So 1 scoot and 3 token scoots. And then cascades at bottom in the random order. See the truth says look at the top 3 cards of your library, pick one of those cards. Put one of those cards into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in your order. The spell is cast from anywhere other than your hand, which I cascaded into, so it was. Put each of those cards into your hand instead, so it just says draw 3, is what it says. So those go on the bottom. I'll resolve this and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Those go to my hand. I'm going to end up discarding it in step. We'll fetch with the Misty. So we'll go down to 37, and that landfall trigger will give me 4 scoots to what will now be 8 scoots.
Don't forget the Ryan's thingamajig.
Which thing is that?
The champ.
Oh, it taps all my lands.
No, when you tutor.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, when you
tutor.
tutor. You
You're
put a card
shuffling.
from your hand onto your
Oh,
library.
no, that's fine actually, because I have like 10 cards in my hand. I draw and I'll just draw it again with 6 Like I said, I don't care about that. That's fine. We do want to go get a land that doesn't hurt us. We'll get a volcanic island, and then we'll shuffle and put any card on top. We get to pick. So I'm gonna pick a thing and then cast a cascade spell and cast that thing for free.
Right.
Yes, right. Yeah. So like I said, don't care about that. Not a detriment to me. I can just load on top of my deck. All right. Looking like I have 5 available mana. Cause I already used Cura. I don't know what I can do with 5 available mana. Oh, I did that wrong, didn't I? I put my card wrong. You gotta check me. Averna puts most of your reinforce untapped, so I cannot get more scoots.
Unfortunate.
So
Don't get
I'll
to
just
put a card
shuffle and
back
not
either.
do anything. Just shuffle for no reason, which is bad. That's okay. I get a ruling from the judge. I get a warning.
Yeah, there you go.
I cannot restore game
Oh,
sticks.
you
Cannot
do.
put the cards I saw on the bottom again.
I tell you what, you don't get eliminated. What you do get is a permanent misplay counter in the chat. There we go. We're up to 47 now. I'm sure
It's
there's
Pretty
plenty
low, honestly. I
missed.
mean,
That's
I
my
haven't
first
broken
time.
100. We got more YouTube
First time
episodes than that.
The YouTube's got more errors than that. What do I want to do with my mana instead? Let me put I have 8. We'll just pay 1. Play Sensei's Divining Top.
Uh-oh. It's starting fast.
I mean, I can't really do anything else this turn, so I'll pass.
All right, I will untap.
I have 7 in hand.
Sure, upkeep. I get a sapling.
Yeah, I'm not gonna untap anything because I like the pain.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My saplings, by the way, are 4/4s.
I will draw for turn. Neat.
Take a second.
All right, guys. I'm gonna swing my commander at Kiora. I did it. I did it again.
Goodbye.
All right.
And I can use it again anyway, more than once.
Or at least not a planeswalker anymore, right?
I'm gonna pay 1.
Is there a reason that all these people aren't planeswalkers anymore?
Blasphemous
They all
act.
get blasphemous act. Oh no. Why they get? I don't have any responses. Ladies and gentlemen.
I do have a response. I will sack King Darien to give my tokens Hexproof and Indestructible until end of turn.
I have a response. I'm going to ask if you're paying 1 extra mana for that.
Yeah, I think I can spare it.
King Darien
Okay.
can go to the command zone. That over there.
Well, in that case, I guess we resolve it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't remember
Can I pay that with the
actual
reduced cost?
response.
I can't. For sure you can't.
My
Yeah.
Xerox Strobe Knight will survive because it has indestructible.
Boom.
That's these have no counters on them anymore.
I mean,
I'm thinking-
you can't pay it with reduced cost in the sense that, like, if it costs
Yeah, I know.
0,
Because it's a
Yeah.
trigger. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Second main.
For that reason alone, King Darien is so much stronger than Emmara in this deck as the commander.
Oh, my guys did too. Haha.
I built this deck as a historic brawl deck on Arena too, and it's so fun to sack King Darien to give all my stuff indestructible and then cast my own board wipe.
Going to pay 5. Each of y'all lose 1 life.
Okay, got it this time.
And actually, just kidding. Gain your 1 life back. I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay.
We don't
I
know
that
why.
they can use in
He's
blue
afraid
or
of making me
something.
draw.
All right.
Bowser says, "Don't your knights have indestructible?" Austin.
Other knights have
Oh,
indestructible.
Gotcha.
So my Xerox will survive. However, my exit. Okay, I'll draw. Beginning
Not as good
of
as Addison Bowser.
my upkeep. Look at the top card of my library. If it's a creature card of the chosen type, you may reveal it. Look at it, then reveal. No. Alright. I think I did that wrong. Anyways, I think I was supposed to look at the top before I drew.
I think that's yeah. It's before you draw.
Yeah. So the top card that I drew into is Worthy Knight. So if we're doing it that way, I'll play my misplay counter. I'll
Yep.
look at it. Hey, it's Worthy Knight, and then I draw my card, just so I can get a land into play because I haven't been able to put a land in.
I run that card in Goblins. I like it a lot.
We'll allow it. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm not looking to win. I somehow won the game I shouldn't have won.
I'll pay 1 for a Worthy Knight because I have a mana reduction cost. Whenever you cast a night spell, create a 1/1 human creature. Will
Not
Do we
a
get
knight.
to draw?
Discard.
Sure, go ahead.
Discard has done work for Brandon, so I'm optimistic it's going to do even more work for Austin's deck.
Since I've
Horn?
bonked,
Oh, that's sick. You
Since
get
I
your Eminence thing too, right?
yeah, when I go to combat.
Oh, you have to attack. I thought it was when you play. Never mind. Sorry.
I'll go to combat, and since I bonked Ryan and Nick, I'm gonna bonk Brandon in the air for 2.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Keep it
Oh,
fair.
it's in
Draw
there.
a card.
Can't think about it.
Discard a card. I'll discard a Vona, Butcher of Magan. Then I'll pay 3 and cast my commander, Sidar Jabari of Zhalfir. And then I will tap my Xerox Strobe Knight because I've cast 2 or more spells, and I will create. Oh, I get a 1/1. Hold on, I get a 1/1 Knight. 1/1. Oh, human. 1/1 human. There we go. 1/1 human, and I'll tap, and I get a blue Knight. Vigilance. And I didn't pay the extra for Sidar Jabari of Jabari land, so they can also.
I'm so glad it's Austin playing that deck and not me.
Why?
And I'll draw off
I
that
couldn't
cast.
say that name at all.
Sidar Jabari of Zhalfir. Pretty
Jabari.
Sidar's like a title. Jabari is his name, and of Zhalfir is the word.
Well, when you
There's
say
an
it
old,
like that.
there's like an old card called Sidar Jabari from fucking what is it from? Sidar Jabari. That's from like, what is that? It's old. It's got flanking.
Homelands
Ooh, that
or
is
something.
old.
Legends.
Yeah, it's old. It's old. There's another Sidar too. I can't remember his name though.
There's a part.
Blah blah blah. I did all that. I'm done. I passed her.
Right, my turn. I will untap, upkeep. I get a Eldrazi fella. It'll be this thing for now until I can find something else. I'll draw. That is a card. Unfortunately, doesn't look great. Could do it. It's unfortunate. We still can't like shuffle or anything, right?
You can.
And
You do it
shuffle.
all
It's just
day.
you have to when you go to shuffle, you have to put a card from your hand on top of your library and then shuffle.
Gotcha.
So you lose a card when you want to shuffle. Basically,
Wait, do you put it on top then shuffle, or do you shuffle then put it on top?
it's
I think it stays on top, doesn't it?
it says whenever it causes you to shuffle, or whenever a spell causes you to shuffle, it puts a card on from their hand on top of the library. I think it's
It doesn't
no.
really
Yeah. So
specify.
instead of shuffling, you put
It's
a
not
card
a-
from your hand on top of your library.
well, it's not a replacement. It's just an added.
Yeah, you're still shuffling. It's just a matter of when do you put the card on top.
That's a good point.
Someone gather it.
Yeah, I'll think about what I'm gonna do while you do that.
I'll look it up. Panic.
I always just assumed it was
Okay,
after the shuffle.
I thought it was before.
Yeah, it's after. It says ability to put it on its stack after library shuffle. Is the note from Gather.
Okay. Basically
Yes.
prevents you from vampiric tutoring something. Then you get something else on top.
Gotcha.
Nick, it's almost good for you because you
Yeah,
can
it's
set
okay,
up
lets me load
you
the
can
top,
set up a
'cause I-
cascade. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Slick.
to combat, and I'm going
Combat.
to swing
Combat.
my 2/1/1 sapperlings at Nicholas.
I'm going to respond by tapping on land and looking at the top 3 cards in my library, and then taking two damage.
Okay.
Wow.
And then after, in my second
Then you play your commander again.
phase, close. I'm gonna sack both of my Eldrazi's for 2
Uh-oh.
colorless, and then I'm going to get a white, a green, and we'll tap this thing for green. Doesn't matter. So 5 mana total, and I'll play Mirari's Wake.
Uh-oh. Gross.
Uh-oh.
Pay one extra?
What?
Did you pay one extra?
No. I'm also not going to pay 1 extra for this one. I'm going to tap both of these, so double green and double white. I'll use 3 of it to cast Halo Fountain,
Nice.
and then I will use 1 of it to untap one of my sapperlings and create a 1/1 green-white citizen creature token. And that will be my turn, and I will pass after that.
Okay. Just for clarification, I am not. It's a melee. I'm not drawing off those casts.
All right. Add Brandon's instep before next turn. I'm gonna pay 5 and make a lot of enemies.
Oh no.
Each of y'all lose 1 life now.
Okay.
All right.
Yuck.
Then I'm gonna cast Volcanic Offering.
What's that do?
I'm gonna destroy target non-basic land I don't control. I'm gonna choose Nick's double land, because it's just the best land out there.
Gotta find something that would be.
And then I'm gonna deal 7 damage to Austin's commander, I think.
It's like a citizen.
And then an opponent will get to do the same thing, but they can't target my stuff. So I'll choose. I'll choose Nick. Some decisions there.
Where's Rust?
Okay.
Rust, can
So
you
I get to
believe
blow
this?
up any land.
This is the real King 48 right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here on my shoulder.
I feel bad for Austin because he's the only one who's got things to target.
Is Volcanic Offering the same choice for both of those options, or is it just you can pick on an individual basis?
What do you mean?
The opponent.
An
right?
opponent and an opponent. Are those two
Yeah.
separate things?
Destroy target non-basic land you don't control and target non-basic land of an opponent's choice you don't control.
Well, no, there's like, because it's two separate paragraphs of an opponent's choice, and then it also reads of an opponent's choice.
It doesn't say or in there or anything like that, though. I don't know why it would be one or the other.
Well, no, I'm not saying or. I mean, is it the
two
same
separate
opponent?
opponents.
Is it the
see what
same
you're saying.
opponent?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
I don't think it has to be.
I don't think it does, because it reiterates opponent's choice twice.
Yeah, I think it can be different opponents,
I
but
think you can pick
no,
different
for
opponents
sure.
for each one.
Like the other offerings, you choose the opponent for volcanic
Okay, well,
offering
in
to
that-
cast a spell because the player involved in choosing the spell's targets. The chosen opponent for each effect may choose the same target non-basic mana creature that you don't control that you did.
Oh, so it
You
sounds
may
like it is on
choose.
target.
You may choose the same opponent for each of the effects, or you may choose different opponents. None of the affected players are targets of the spell.
All right.
So he can choose different opponents or
Each one.
not.
I'm gonna choose Nick because he doesn't have any creatures to kill a creature, and then I'm gonna choose Nick again because I blew up Nick's land.
At least we learned something, boys and girls.
Yeah.
If anything, we got smarter.
I'm gonna make. Can I make friends with my opponents by choosing the same land Ryan did? I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna blow up. I could blow up the same creature too. How many nights are you gonna make, Austin? Maybe cast a night spell?
I get a
Scary, but not
1/1
scary.
human off of
Yeah,
a
he
night
gets a normal
cast,
human.
and this
Oh,
requires me to
sure.
cast 2 creatures, but I have to tap it, and it's flying. It doesn't create flying, so
Yeah,
if I
2/2.
tap it, I lose a flyer.
That's not very scary. I'm gonna be super nice. I'm gonna pick the same targets Ryan picked.
Yay.
I lose my commander. I don't even get to play with him. He goes back to his command
He
zone where he
got
does.
blown up.
Back to the command zone where he still does stuff.
Remember me in your kind thoughts, dear friends.
I will
For I could
remember
have
this.
blown up your tokens.
I will remember when you
My
blew up
1/1.
something that was already blown up.
Or your lands.
sapperling.
Neither one of you have very many of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
no.
would be kind of sad.
I think Ryan's trying to turn us against one another. Should be turning against him.
He's oddly quiet.
What do y'all
Yeah,
mean?
he's oddly silent throughout all this.
I'm just a dude over here with 1 enchantment.
Getting a
dog.
little scared.
Y'all got like a
Getting
war
little
fight or
scared getting
something.
called
don't y'all?
out.
Alright, so that was at Brandon's and stuff, right?
I'm just the ragdoll schemer over here, bro.
For real though. Blow up my lands. Alright, so if we're done with
I
that,
just toned down your shenanigans over there a little bit, so you
I
don't
can't
play
even
20
tap
cards
it anymore. Just send me back 2 land drops.
I'm just trying to make 1/1s, dude.
Until I
too.
keep draw.
Draw another one, Nick. Don't worry. You get all that draw over there.
I need a green Sharpie.
I got too many cards in the hand, bro.
Tell you what, I don't.
You messed up my turn because now it's a lot harder on a turn.
He did it again.
Oops.
What if my Tireless Provisioner is a landfall trigger that whenever land enters, I get a treasure? Or food. But why would you ever get a food? I'm gonna get treasures.
Very fair.
Just wait until they create a creature that says whenever an ability gives you a choice, you choose both choices.
Hey,
We're gonna get something like that eventually.
Well, yeah, eventually.
Wasn't there a
Right.
card
Well,
like that
hello,
in
Elder Gargaroth.
Nonsense?
Nice to meet you.
No, I think
Or maybe that was just somebody begging for a card like that.
yeah,
I
probably.
thought I saw something that's awesome.
That was
It's
like a
stupid
custom
broken.
idea. It
And
would
then
be
Elder
awesome.
Gargaroth becomes $300.
So
Do
Wizards,
all the
if you're
things.
listening to this stream, which I know you are, why wouldn't you be?
I bet it'll be a Hero Realm card at some point, but it'll never be a card that you can play.
I mean, I'm not saying they're
Slap
listening.
it on Gandalf, Wizards. Come on, do it. You
I'm
know
not
you
saying they're listening, but they put all the commanders I like together on cards.
I'm not saying they listen, but they keep printing the commanders that do the same exact thing. Whenever you cast X, do it again, do it again,
Yeah.
do it again. Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
we're doing it.
I know we're doing it again.
What else you got going on, Nick?
Whenever you do
Decisions.
anything, do it again.
Have you tried doing it harder?
I think I just want to pass, maybe? Question mark.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass. I think I don't have a reason to rile up the board.
He fetches, he gets to 7. Cyclonic Rift confirmed.
I don't
Untap.
think I even play Cyclonic Crypt. You can go look at my deck list if you want.
I don't know.
99% sure I never want to cascade into that spell.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Read
I
Friends
did
like
discard
Monica.
it instead, so I'm going to discard the Forest.
I will untap and upkeep. I will choose not to untap stuff and take 1 damage.
Really, Bowser. It's the only way I'm gonna do anything.
Interesting.
so is this
Unfortunately.
confirmation? Pretty much, they're gonna keep the Eminence thing around.
They're not gonna make it as ungodly strong as
It's-
some of the
yeah.
other ones were.
This one's definitely weaker, but it is just overall strong to have an effect without having to do anything really.
What's
Well,
the
that
biggest?
effect-
What's the biggest thing
That
on the
effect
board
is
right
so
now?
good. That effect is so good because he can reanimate anything, any knight in your graveyard. So that
Yeah.
ability's there to put knights in your graveyard. So I'm thinking when I tweak this, I'm gonna add a lot of reanimate to it, ways to like entomb and all that kind of stuff.
For sure, yeah.
I think the biggest thing is my 3/2 maybe, unless they have a bigger thing.
Or deluging.
Daily
got a-
for like
got a
for
2/2.
3,
Yeah, all mine are 2/2s.
I guess.
Man,
3.
what's up with this
I think
guy?
everything is 2 toughness if you're wanting to kill everything.
I'll just do it for 3. Just to be
I'll
sure.
respond by fetching to get another treasure off my dude before he dies.
Oh yeah, Bowser. What is that?
To be perfectly
symbol?
honest, I just don't have anything else to do.
Rand's like, I don't have
I
any.
mean, like, you can not play anything, because it sounds like a waste of a board wipe to me, but...
My 3/1/1s. No.
My knights, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you see, the only other thing I could really do is add Obosh to my hand and then cast him, but then I'd probably get smacked by like 40 tokens for like 2 million damage. So I'm gonna just choose no.
Rand's choosing the coward's way out.
Are you,
I see
are
how
you
it
paying 1
is.
extra for that, Ryan?
I will. Yes, and you'll lose a life.
Okay. Everyone loses life. This seems fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then I'm gonna
Alright,
pay
I-
3
I think
I get to put a card on top.
and cast a light up the stage.
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
He's
that's
doing it.
hard.
I get to actually y'all lost a life. I only gotta pay 1. Aha! Success.
Oh, there you go. Spectacle casted.
Yeah, for the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking I had to deal damage, but it's lost a life.
Yep.
Yeah, an opponent lost life this turn.
Yeah. And so I get to
20
exile
lost
2.
life.
All of us.
All of you. Alright.
Which
I
one?
got a Slagstorm and a Devil's Play to potentially cast.
Ah, sorceries.
And I guess I'll pass turn.
All right. I'll untap. I'll Herald's Horn first. Be smart. Okay. Oh, I draw it. I'll play a Path of Ancestry.
Yeah.
Tapped,
Ooh.
naturally.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What was that, Brandon?
Is that a path of ancestry?
Ancestry. Oh my god, you can't say that on the stream.
Oh,
please
don't bring me into this. Dyslexic.
I have 4 mana. I have a mana reducer.
Yep. 5 mana. If it's a knight.
I'm gonna pay 4, ladies and gentlemen, for a Knights of the Black Rose. When it enters the battlefield, I become the monarch.
Oh, it's getting serious
Yeah.
now.
Feels good to be king.
I'm assuming you're not paying extra for that since you can't.
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm going to. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do this now. In response to my trigger, which is in response to your spell, I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play a Sweet Gum Recluse, and it will cascade. And I'll cascade into the card I put on top, which is Acidic Slime. So I will destroy. What do you guys think? What's the scariest artifact or enchantment?
Probably Mirari's Wake.
Probably something Ryan has.
I highly doubt that. Half my permanents are hurting me.
I'm playing between Mirari's Wake and then like knocking Ryan down some mana or Basalt Monolith, right? Because
Yeah,
that's
I
a
would
combo
I'd
piece.
definitely knock Ryan down some.
Knock Ryan down mana while Nick has more mana than me. While Brandon has more mana than me. Brandon has more mana than you. You don't blow up Mirari's Wake.
I am going to blow up. Austin, you voted Ryan. You're the only other non-biased party here.
Me voting. I don't.
He's a communist. He
Yeah,
Let's put some perspective. Last election, I voted for Kanye West. Then he started talking about liking Hitler, so I can't do. Shouldn't ask me.
Well,
that.
yeah, look what happens when Austin votes.
I
See?
vote for somebody, they endorse Hitler. Can't.
All right.
Anti-Semitic.
I'll get rid of the Mirari's. I want to get rid of the Mirari's Wake. Brandon, are you ever going to play a 6th land?
Maybe.
He's gonna Primal Surge right
They're
now.
in the deck somewhere. They're not in my hand, if that's what you're asking.
I'm gonna blow up the Mirari's Wake for better or worse, I guess.
That's probably the smart thing to do, be honest with you, pal.
And then yeah, can finish your turn there. I get to draw with my draw trigger.
I love the art on that card. That's sick. Knights of the Black Rose.
Oh yeah, super sick. End step, because I'm the freaking monarch, ladies and gentlemen. I get a
Oh my god.
beginning of the end step. I can't cast lands during the end step. What the heck? Alright, pass turn.
Haha, thank you, my leech.
I guess I could put my counters on my acidic slime. I'll keep them when my dude has reach though.
Those guys are straight out of Elden Ring.
Heck yeah.
What's the main city called? Nick, help me.
I'm so bad with names, bro.
Me too.
I haven't played Elden Ring yet.
Oh, it's so good.
It's
so
like-
I've got too many cards. I've got too many games on my radar.
You get to me. Well, Austin, let me guarantee you something. It's better than all the other games you could be playing right now.
I agree with Nick.
I just picked up Star Wars Squadrons, and I have
He's
the
like,
VR
all right,
headset.
and then he just leaves the stream.
Speaking of, I'm out of here.
Okay.
As long as you own a controller, anyway.
No, I've got Star Wars Squadron. I just ordered a flight stick and a throttle because I already have a VR headset, so I'm gonna go full bore on that.
Indeed.
That's gonna be
this
pretty
weekend.
cool.
That does
Also,
sound
there's Star Wars Jedi Survivor comes out tomorrow, I believe. So
Oh,
I
awesome.
might be checking that out too.
I'll be playing
It's
that one.
It's gonna be fun. Once I'm finished with finals, that is.
right. That doesn't help you much, though, does it? Or does it? I don't know. I need to do something there. Okay, we'll just do this. We'll get prepared for the lands that will eventually come. I'll pay 2 mana and I'll play a Lotus Cobra.
Oh,
I like Lotus.
Love
Lotus Cobra's nice. Yeah, I love it.
I'll pay another 2, and I'll cast an Arcane Signet.
Yeah, this guy did need that doubler.
Yeah.
Are you paying extra for any of those so I get to draw cards?
You know what?
Should ask quicker.
Yeah, you probably should. I'll pay for both. You know what? I'll just pay for one of them. I'm not gonna do it with a Signet. There you go.
Okay. I will
That's
draw the
fair.
one.
Go for it. Pass turn. If any of you would like to tap any of my creatures, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll tap your Lotus Cobra.
Oh hell yeah!
All right, it's tapped.
Do you really have a way of tapping it? That would be so sick. If you
No,
did.
I'm just saying it's tapped now. You're welcome.
Well, you are the monarch, so
What I say goes, ladies and gentlemen.
what you say goes.
I don't like that creature. Tap it.
Tap it down.
I want to play Ornery for the Vastwood.
Get it
so
out
that
of my
comes in top.
sight.
Oh,
What a hand I have.
Ryan, you remember that drinking game we used to play where if you drew the right card, you were the king, but you had to lick it and stick it to your forehead?
No, I don't want to
You were
remember.
the king as long as the card was. That's why, dude. I've never finished the game.
I don't want to remember that game.
As long as the card is stuck to your forehead, you're the king. You can make rules on the fly and do whatever you want, but if the card falls off, you're
I remember a different game. It was where we played Magic and we had candy corn. And then every point of damage you took, you had to eat a candy corn. It was a fate worse than death.
Yeah, I think I remember that vaguely. That sounds awful.
that's terrible.
Can I play a life gain deck and puke it back up? every
Yeah,
time I take
like
it?
I think somebody had like Venture's Journal or something, and they just had to eat a ton of it.
All right, well, I'm going to cascade into Search for Tomorrow, and I'll cast that and go get a land. Basic
Neat.
land and put it in tapped.
And you get to put a card from your hand on top, so you can
Actually,
cascade
not
next
even
time.
tapped.
Whoa.
You're right, I do. Something, once again, don't care about. I just want to shuffle this Apex Devas here back
Yeah,
up.
he's got that crazy good art, Brandon. Look at that. Got that good.
Oh,
They didn't put
wow.
Queenslayer
That's
Paladin in.
So
What the heck?
cool.
It's a knight, ladies and gentlemen.
A great knight on top of it. That's one of the best arts in Magic.
I'm putting it in the deck. I'm unsleeving one of the cards.
Yeah, get rid of this thing.
My
I
basic
guess,
land.
I guess I'll pass. And I'll put that card on top here momentarily. I'm done shuffling.
Let me see if I
Okay.
got any cool knights in Cirque Win.
I will untap and then eat my 1 damage from my vault. And then draw for turn. We'll play a Mountain.
Surely they put Knight of the Ebon Legion in there. That's another great knight.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to cast a spell so I can draw the card I put on top.
I want you to tap one of my creatures.
Well, is burning it to death an option?
That's not one of them. No, unfortunately not.
I don't have a lot of good stuff going on over here right now, boys. So, Nick, here's what's gonna happen, my friend. I'm gonna pay 1 red and,
So-
and cast Devil's Play for 0. I'm gonna tap my Soul Ring to pay the 1.
Okay, so now you have 1 floating.
Yep, that's gonna go to the graveyard. Use more mana. I'll use the 1 floating and I'll cast the Slag Storm.
You use the crypto fragment for the attacks.
I'm gonna deal 3 to each player.
Okay. Do I draw? Yes or no?
You will draw.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass turn.
All right. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna do the Herald Torn once. Oh yeah, I did last time. Didn't you? Yeah, nice try. Play Swamp. Thinking. You stop me.
Oh, he's thinking, guys.
Thinking. Oh,
Dude.
jeez, it hurts. All right.
Doing the big think.
Paying 5 for a. I think it's a new card. I have no idea. Silver Wing Squadron. Flying Vigilance. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of creatures I control, which is 2. So it's a 2. Whenever it attacks, create a number of 2/2 White Knight creature tokens with vigilance equal to the number of opponents you have.
Heck yeah, dude. White.
It sounds scary.
White Rebel Master.
It's a 2/2. Please don't kill it right now.
Do I get to draw?
Yeah. No, you don't get to draw.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right, what do we got on the battle?
He
Got a big ass spider. We got some small things.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
Ryan.
dude. I've got a baby and a little snake, so I wouldn't worry about me too much.
He's got a little sneaky
Sounds like-
snake.
Sounds like attackable. Actually, Ryan's most attackable. He can't block.
Yeah, that's true.
Good point.
Got that open mana though.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's afraid of that. At least I'm not.
I mean, you'll take 1 damage.
No, I think I'll attack Ryan.
Alright. I'll take
I
4.
draw a card. I discard a card. Also, why do they keep putting these god awful lands? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the Jumpstart land. Oh, that's great. Why can't you put a card that doesn't suck?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
There's the professor was talking, one of these commander decks, I think it's the Naya one, it has like 16 or 17 lands that enter the battlefield tapped.
That's miserable.
It's ridiculous. Oh, that would suck to play.
That's the worst part about Magic is playing lands that enter tapped.
True
Yeah,
facts.
there's
Yeah,
some
agreed.
there's some I'll abide, but there's others I won't. That's one I won't. Pass turn.
I just,
Monarch.
I just like lands that I have to put stuff on and then keep track of the stuff that's on them. And that card's both. It enters tapped and you have to do
Yeah.
that.
I gotta remember shit.
Untap,
An
upkeep,
elephant?
I get another Eldrazi. It says Scion. It's a spawn. Okay.
Missed a Path of Ancestry trigger, but oh well.
Aw.
I'm not very smart.
Draw. That's not good either. Okay, so what we will do then is how big is that thing that you have, Austin? It's a 2/2.
2/2. Small boy.
2/2. Okay. So I think. Okay, I am going to go to combat. I'm going to swing my 0/1 Eldrazi at Ryan, and I'm gonna swing my 2/1 Snake at Austin.
I think
No
Ray goes
blocks.
first. Blocks.
No blocks?
No
Haha,
blocks.
you fool.
You can take. You can
Brandon's
take.
gonna wreck me right here.
Oh, I didn't even think about getting Monarch. Hell yeah, give me that.
Whenever an opponent becomes Monarch, if you were the Monarch as the turn began, that player loses 2 life and you
It
gain
was
2
a,
life.
it was a trap.
I don't lose anything. You lose 2, but you get a draw card, so it's okay.
At the end of my turn, right?
Yep.
At the end of your turn.
Okay. Yeah, so I will then
Play 2 and use the Halo Fountain to draw another card.
Close. First, though, I'm going to
Pay
pay.
15 tokens and win. Alright.
I wish. I'm gonna pay 3 mana and I'm gonna cast Harvest Season.
Just to draw
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I got
Oh,
a Harvest
yeah.
Season somewhere.
All right, search my library for X basic land cards, where X is the number of tap creatures you control. It's 2. So I'll get 2 basics, put them onto the battlefield, tap, and then I shuffle, and then I put it. Do I still put a card on top? I do, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Do I do that before or after the shuffle? Did we figure that
After.
out?
I want to build a deck that has like a bunch of shuffle stuff, and like runs like Cozy's Trickster.
It runs what?
Yeah, we'll grab.
Cozy's Trickster.
No, what did you want to build a deck that does?
It just makes people shuffle a bunch, or just like benefits from people shuffling.
Oh, you play that Obnixilus. Never. Oh no, that's search. Tutors.
Yeah, Cozy's
Search your
Trickster.
library, you lose 10 life. And then you force people to search their libraries.
And whenever an opponent shuffles their library, put a +1/+1 counter on it for 1 mana.
I think
Tap.
everyone's wanted that card to be good at some point, and it's still bad.
Yeah,
What card?
I still didn't do anything.
Cozy's Trickler?
Yeah, yeah, Cozy's
Yeah.
Trickster.
Let's see. I'll double Lotus Cobra triggers for my 2 lands entering. I'll get double white mana. I'll use it on the Halo Fountain to untap these 2, and I'll draw a card.
Pretty cool. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's working. It's doing its thing. Do I want to do anything else here? Can I do anything else here? That's the real question. I could do that, but that doesn't help me. That does nothing. Yeah, why not? We'll do this. I'll pay 2 mana here. I'll tap my Arcane Signet for a green, and I'll stack one of my newest Eldrazi, and I'll cast Renata, Call to the Hunt. Devotion right now is 4, so she is a 4/3. And each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. That's turn.
Your end step you draw, right? Or did you already?
Yeah, good call. Yep, there we go.
But I understand I'm gonna use land to top.
Okay. Oh, I gotta put a card from my hand onto my library too before I do that. I guess that one will go. No, that should be on top, and I should have drawn that back. That's what should have happened. There we go.
Just
I'll give
kidding.
myself a misplay.
Oh, I'm trying to misplay. I'm on top in response to your spell.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters. Then are you paying 1 extra? I'm assuming you can't, right? You're tapped out.
Nah, I'm completely tapped out. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
could sack the Eldrazi, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Which way do we want to do this? We'll do it like this. Sorry. So in that case, I'll draw from your trigger, then I'll draw for turn. And then I'll untap and draw for turn. And that in the wrong order, but that's okay.
Let me top. Let me draw all 3 cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that last
Spirit.
card.
That's a 6 spirit. I love
That's
that.
scary. I like it. Scared me.
Goodness gracious.
Turret.
I need to go in Flesh Taker as the
Bird.
tokens.
Birds here.
Got this cool foil treasure.
Fancy.
That's sight. That's sight.
I got Austin's Knight all foiled out.
So I've got a couple of them foiled. There's a bunch in the collector booster.
Yeah. I'm just over here showing you all my tokens because I don't have anything else to do.
I feel you. I got this.
I'm waiting for Nick to
shiny
win this
treasure.
game.
This the treasures
Wait,
in arm.
nobody's doing a whole lot.
Yeah, I have
I'll
that
get
one
sick
too.
and play Sunbird Invocation.
Oh, this is the beginning of the end, boys.
Sounds
All right,
scary.
boys, time to GG out here.
Waiting for somebody else to hit their aura shards or something.
Right.
So you get like basically double Cascade now? Is that what's happening?
Pretty much.
Oh, you're
If I cast a
random
Cascade
stuff.
spell, I'll get the Cascade trigger and the Sunbird trigger. The Sunbird trigger is like a Cascade trigger, but way better.
Gotcha.
Because you get to pick what you cast rather than just being that random thing.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, worse with worse doesn't low cost cards doesn't do a whole lot, but high cost cards is nutty. We're gonna pay 3 and play Oko.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll play Oko, and then Sunbird Trigger. I'll look at the top 3 cards, reveal the top 3. So we got a mountain, a forest,
And a mountain.
and
Also.
Timeless Witness. We cannot cast Timeless Witness, so they all go on the bottom in a random order.
All right. Is
Oko
my
comes out
enchantment
on
becoming an
4.
elk?
I don't care about your enchantment.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm thinking what- it is a plus. Why is that a plus? It's just both of my
Exactly.
abilities are plus.
Yes.
Doesn't make any freaking sense. And all of the things that have ever been balanced in Magic, that thing's just the dumbest. I kind of want to turn Austin's 2/2 into a 3/3, so I'm gonna do that.
I love Oko.
Just turn off Rabble Master.
Me, I haven't even done anything.
Oh, he made your dude better.
It's bigger now.
I'm elked. I don't have any elk. I might have an elk token somewhere. Probably not.
He turned him
Let me
into a
see
nuke.
here. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I'll play a Girl Turf and bounce this forest to my hand, and then I can go to combat and turn a dude sideways. So I'm gonna turn this Phoenix for 5 damage at eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I already made Austin sad this turn. Let's hit Brandon for 5 in the air.
I don't like that, but I'll do it anyway.
Here's my elk token.
Oh,
Color.
it's a beautiful elk.
That's pretty crazy.
Ignore all the words on it.
It just says elk a bunch,
Donate.
I think, doesn't it?
It's just
Yeah, just out, so don't forget.
I need to make that token now. I need that token.
It's
Right, I'll
just
pass.
elk.
Right.
Are we glad
And then,
that-
and then I need a stack of separate lands that I keep on the table that are all the non-basic lands in Magic, but they say non-basic
I just
mountain
realized that Brandon had
instead.
Monarch, so I'm actually the Monarch now.
Oh, look at
That's
you.
why I
Oh,
draw
you
my
did.
instead.
Energy is all according to plan.
I actually forgot about that.
Brian, your turn. Now you have to be monarch.
All right, I have no
I'm
creatures.
gonna have to discard. Ew, gross. I'll just go to that forest.
I'll use Cryptolith fragment and tap 2 to untap my Basalt Monolith because that's what I got going on over here. You each lose
Oh no,
one
it's a
life.
combo.
I was like,
We all get pinged.
I'm not gonna die. He's gonna get infinite mana.
And then I'll untap everything but my vault. I would have to draw extraordinarily well, and then I still wouldn't have a payoff.
How many cards you got in hand, Ryan?
0.
Oh,
okay.
Draw for
I'm
turn.
glad I didn't hit you.
I mean, I still got, my 2 commanders or whatever, but,
True, fair.
Interesting. Interesting. What does this thing do? I don't know what my cards do, forgive me. It's the first time I've ever even read it. Yikes. That's brutal. How y'all feeling about things out here in the world today?
man, I'm just looking at my little baby and my snake.
Oh.
Thank you.
I don't know how I feel about that, Brennan. Alright. 4, 5. I'll cast Shieldred.
Gross. Is that the new one?
The new one.
Oh, it's the new Shieldred. He beat me to it.
Alright, it hates it. Alright.
Yeah, spell list is another. Okay. Or not spell list. Spell table.
The box probably also dislikes it.
I would imagine so.
Alright, whenever Shieldred enters the battlefield, Nick, I did not pay 1.
Oh boy, I get to draw a card.
Whenever it enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a non-creature or non-token creature or planeswalker.
A non-token creature?
Yep.
That's unfortunate.
It's like my Aura Phoenix.
I guess my Lotus Cobra's gone. Which means that she drops down to 3. Oh, that sucks, Lotto.
Rip.
And now you got to deal with us on top of it.
Oh, it's
Oh,
terrible.
God.
Whew, what a night.
Don't put him out of his misery, ladies and gentlemen.
Please.
Let's see. Do I flip it now?
Hell yeah. Put her on her back.
Whoa.
The problem is, like, if I do that, I still don't have a blocker. Two blockers are for people who need math or something.
Yeah, dude, you got
All
20
right.
life. What do you care?
For sure, dog. I'm gonna tap this Thought Monolith.
That's where you start.
And I'm gonna tap
Some
this
places in the world.
Cryptolith fragment for a black and activate her ability.
Do we take one?
You take one.
Yeah, I'm learning. See that?
You all take one. Alright. And then she flips and
You're like
transforms.
this, everybody.
Hey Ryan, don't forget you lose life from Crypt of the Fragment too.
I do. You are correct. I think I missed the last one, so I'll go to 18.
Yeah, you did.
Do.
You missed all of them. Go to 0.
Fair enough. Get me out of here. Anyway, I get the true scriptures.
Just play more often. Just let it say it. Good. Get out of here, Lotto.
It goes to 1, and 1 is for each opponent, destroy up to 1 target creature, planeswalker that player controls.
You want the Scion?
Oh no, not Oko.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to blow up Oko because he's just a little too silly. I think I'm gonna hit the Renata,
Oh, why would you?
and then I guess Austin, you're one dude. Yes, sir.
You love me too much to kill my creatures, so you just refuse to play anymore. And you concede after destroying their creatures. Okay, thank you.
All right, I'll pass the turn.
Exciting push that you got, Austin.
What is the back?
It's almost as exciting as mine.
We're doing it. I got Swamp, Herald Horn. Look at the top card of my library. If it's a freaking knight, I can reveal it or not. I choose not to reveal because I totally have my.
Perfect timing, Lotto.
Why is it? Can you not flip it on the spell too? Oh, there it is. I see how you do it.
Have fun.
Don't be
Yeah, have
doing
fun.
reading stuff. What are you doing over there, Brandon?
I'll play
Greedy.
I'll play that.
card.
Hey,
Prairie Stream.
Don't do that. Let me explain it to you like a real Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Yo,
You win.
yo.
Oh, Austin made it to 7 lands. GG, boys. It's over.
It's over.
Scared.
It's
I'm very
it's
scared.
over. No, as soon as I hit 7 lands, I win.
No, I'm still at 5. To be fair, one of my lands killed itself, so I guess I'm at 6. Put it that way. One of my lands became Mana Vault. Upgrade.
Let's see. So he's 5. He's 5 mana. No, I need. Yeah, 5. Words. Yeah. Let's pretend we're doing something this game.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
I'll pay 1. Or 5. I mean, I'll play Sidar Jabari.
I get to draw.
He's speaking another language. If you're not paying attention,
Yeah.
just straight up
Doing
different
anything
language.
else. I tapped Path of Ancestry so I could just scry 1.
There we go.
I like that card. I'll keep
It's
that on
good.
top.
Oh, that was probably good too.
Then I think I'll pay 2 for a Fell Warstone.
Man.
And then I'm a pass.
Okay.
Oh, I get to draw again?
Upkeep. I create another Eldrazi spawn.
Austin? Are you gonna tap that Fellow Stone or do I get to draw a card?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tap that Fell Warstone.
Okay, that makes sense.
That we don't want to do. It's unfortunate. Okay.
Why would I keep mana open? Who would think that you should put some form of interaction into a precon instead of just having it be all creatures and
Just
no
creatures,
instants?
dude.
What are you talking about? It's
Oh,
creatures and tapped land, so it's not too strong.
I'm surprised all the creatures don't enter tap.
No, that's what they just put authority to the
Like,
consoles in
I'm
the
not
other
very
decks.
minded.
This $40 deck is too aggressive. We gotta make everything enter tap now.
Yeah, no, they just put authority to the consoles in the other precon. Just not that
I'll
one.
replay my commander, I guess.
Oh boy. Not that
Do I
guy.
get to draw?
No.
Okay.
I'll just pass after that. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, they'll have huge turns.
Sure.
Unfortunately.
Upkeep, draw, something exciting, maybe? Look at that green turf now. What did you guys think if I just tapped all my land?
Mr. Snake. Genesis Wave?
I wish I could.
You wish you could.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro.
Apex
I'm gonna
Devastator.
pick 10 for
I know,
Apex
right?
Devastator. I get to Cascade, 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 and then also
But first,
Sunbird's invocation.
So you cascade 5 times? Off of 10
Basically, I'm a Sunbird's first. So we get to look at the top 10. You guys ready? No responses to these 5,000 triggers?
Nah, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, okay,
bro.
okay.
I probably
1,
just do it
2,
at the end of it.
3, 4, 5, 6,
That's
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, probably not Animar.
Oh boy. The rest of that looked real bad.
Land, Avengers, Villager, Hullbreaker Horror, Olympic Goes our Mind's Desire.
Ugh.
It's
Do
the
it.
storm, but I haven't
Do
cast out
it.
the spells
Do
yet.
that one.
No!
Shuffle. Put a card on top. Cast it.
Whenever you cast a spell, I get to do things. So we're gonna do the Hullbreaker Horror here.
Okay,
The rest will
GG
go on the
boys.
bottom. Now we get to Cascade 4 times. We're gonna put a counter on my dude so I don't forget which Cascade it is. These go on the bottom.
Which is going to trigger Hullbreaker 4 times, correct?
Yes,
Gonna get
that
rid
is
of that
correct.
shield grid. For that.
I absolutely
Prescriptive.
can. So we're going down to 3. This is the first
Yeah,
Cascade
put it
trigger.
back in
First
my
thing,
hand.
costs less than 10. Three. And next Cascade trigger is going to be
The
In
Hullbreaker
Search of
trigger first?
Greatness. Oh, yeah, you're right. First one, first cast, we'll do, I guess, Ryan's Shieldred thing. Well, he gets casted again. Actually, do I care about casting again? No, I don't. Ryan, do you get to pick?
What do you mean?
Let me read it again. For each
It
opponent,
has to
strategy, you get
transform
to pick.
into it.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
okay.
true. And the other one's just sacrificed, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll bounce that to your hand, Ryan. You get casted again. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'll have something to do.
Then, in Search of Greatness, second trigger.
Wait, y'all didn't want to discard 3 cards and mill 3 cards?
No, not
I
really.
was fine with it.
I was fine with it, but
And then me bring all the graveyards back to my board?
it seems mean to reset people that aren't Ryan. I'm gonna bounce. These cards don't even cost much, do they?
Reset me, please. I'll have the same amount of things to do.
I'll get to draw all your casts. It's tempting. I'm gonna bounce Brandon's Halo Fountain. No, his commander. I'll bounce your commander, Brandon.
I appreciate that a whole lot.
Just sack
And
him in
then
response.
next thing is going to be Reign of Riches is the next cast. So Hullbreaker Horror trigger, I'll bounce Austin's commander. So Reign of Riches, when it enters the battlefield, create 2 trigger tokens. So from 2 tokens to 3. The first spell cast each turn, cast with trigger. The first spell you cast each turn that mana from a treasure token was spent to cast has Cascade. So I haven't used treasure tokens yet, so if I cast something else and use treasure tokens. And then the last thing is not going to be a land, it's going to be Rashmi. Rashmi. Not Rashmi, there's no extra I there. Rashmi. Which is just more cascading, basically. We have far too many permanents, as that's basically the point of the deck. So my last Hullbreaker Horror trigger will be Brandon again. Bounces Halo Fountain.
My deck wasn't mean enough to stop Nick.
I can't even win this turn. Also, when I was doing all this cascading, when you cast spell with Cascade, or things go back to my hand. I'm gonna play a land for turn, because I haven't done that yet.
All those cascades and Averna wasn't even out.
I know, right?
Unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. She died, and I never really felt like playing her. I didn't have particularly good opportunities. I don't feel like. Do I want to do that this way? Just the first spell. Do this. I gotta do my Vision Reef trigger. I just have to do that too before I can play a land. Whenever enters the battlefield, let's stop card library. If it's a land, we put it on the battlefield tapped. If you don't, put it into your hand. It is not a land, it's a Cascade guy. Goes to my hand. What do we want to do? I'll play this forest. I'll pay 1 and 2 treasure tokens to cast Burnished Heart. It's the first spell I use treasure tokens to cast, so I will Cascade. I got a cast trigger for Hullbreaker Horror and also the Cascade trigger. So I'll Cascade first and then Hullbreaker. Got Great Hinge. Gotta find a spell that costs 2 or less. Wheel of Fate.
Oh, perfect.
I will wheel actually, but I get to bounce stuff to hand first for 1 trigger at least, which means I get to make somebody discard something. Ryan, I'm gonna pick your Basalt Monolith. Put that in your hand.
Sure.
Those go to the bottom. Then I cast Wheel of Fate, so we all discard our hand and then draw 7 cards.
Oh,
Right, my commander will go back to the command zone.
1, 2.
And Phoenix goes away. Oh, lots of good stuff goes away.
We draw 7, is that right?
we draw 7, my friend.
Yep, it's a suspend wheel. Just cast it immediately.
Shuffle? No, it doesn't shuffle.
No shuffle, no shuffling. Yeah, it's just a wheel, so discard and draw. I was saying shuffling away, I meant discarding away. And then I get another Hullbreaker Horror trigger from the Burnished Heart cast. So I will bounce. Let's bounce. Let's bounce Awakening Zone back to Brandon's hand. Then Burnished Heart enters, and I have 7 more cards, and I think that's the end of my turn because I can't don't have any more mana finally, and I will pass the turn.
Honkers.
Yeah, now I have all the other triggers that'll happen the next time if something doesn't blow up. So I just give it on cards, so watch Ryan border wipe now.
Pick 1. Draw. Play a mountain. What's my play? Interesting. All right, boys. I'm gonna pay 1. I'm gonna cast a Dark Ritual. Gross. So dark it doesn't come up on spell table. Alright. Anyway, I'm not gonna pay 1, Nick.
Do I even want to draw? Sure.
Alright, then I'm gonna pay 2. And the black. Play a Painful Quandary.
Nice. I mean, not nice.
And
And then I'm gonna pay 5.
Are you paying extra for your Painful Quandary?
I am not.
Okay. Maybe I should just load up.
And I'll pay 5 for a stuffy doll. I got Painful Quandary.
Are you paying 1 for the stuffy doll?
I will. Everybody will lose 1.
Who are you choosing, Ryan?
I'm gonna choose Nick.
Decklists.
And we'll pass that turn. All right, guys. Blasphemous act right now.
All right, let's have a card. Play an island. Nick, how many lands do you have?
Let me count. It's 5, 10.
I'll pay 2 for a Knight of the White Orchid. Go more. We'll look for planes.
Do you pay 5 life or discard a card to cast that?
I'll discard a Terramorph. I don't have any nice planes in here, so it's just gonna be sick. Can possibly put good cards in the green. That'd be crazy.
Why would they do that?
You get you get 2 good cards. That's it.
They
Stop
don't
asking
want
for
people to
cards.
have fun.
Stop asking for stuff. I always ask him, buy more collector boosters. You haven't bought enough collector boosters to ask me questions. You know that.
That is very true.
But don't buy too many, because then the Pinkertons come.
Yeah.
Why you
Careful
buying
there.
all these collector boosters, boy?
Hey Brandon, have you seen the dinosaur token?
I have not. Oh, that's cool. I like that one.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Fuck
that's what
it.
we're here for.
Fuck yeah, I got that Ragavon out there. You better watch out.
Promise of loyalty. Each player puts a vow counter on a creature they control and sacks the rest. Each of those creatures can attack your planeswalker for as long as it has a vow counter.
Nice.
Boink.
I will put a vow
Yes.
counter on this Eldrazi, and in response to your spell, I'm going to sack my other one.
I'll put a Val counter on my only creature.
Put a Valkyrie on my Hullbreaker Horror and sack 6 things.
Did you discard a card or pay 5 life for that
I'm
one?
getting there, right?
Yeah, sorry.
Rush. I'll discard Path of Enigma since we can't planeswalk, so it doesn't do much. Pay 5 to draw 4.
That's true.
It's not a good path. It's not too good.
Not
Still
great.
pretty decent.
How many
Better than
creatures?
tidings.
I get a vow counter on my knight.
No. Ish.
You have
Or-
mana for 3 cards on Harmonize, right?
Yeah, but that's 5 mana for 4 cards.
Oh.
Alright. Sweet. Then
And was it instant or sorcery speed for that one?
the source speed.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Pay 3. Oh wait. Oh wait, never mind.
And Brandon, you got one job, Brandon. Kill the whole
Get rid of
breaker.
Hullbreaker?
Yeah.
Get rid of that big
Don't
old
do it, Brandon.
breaker horror.
I was just about to say, so how scared of the Hullbreaker are we? I'm terrified.
That's gonna negate the Val counter thing.
Yeah, for sure. The Val counter doesn't really matter.
And the painful
Oh, it's only
quandary.
that it can
And
attack.
he can bounce the
I'll
painful
pay.
quandary, which is like the only thing that's gonna keep him in check at this point.
With Rustic Study, I'm going to draw lots of cards. I don't really care too much about that one.
play Midnight Reaper too. I'll discard.
Oh, are you paying 1 extra?
Yes.
Okay. I think I
So I
forgot to
don't-
ask you for some of your other cards, but that's okay.
It's like, oh, you played a Midnight Reaper? Definitely discard this breaker for some reason.
I'll discard a Winter Mork. It's not a commander though.
Nick, what just happened to Hullbreaker? What's happening right now?
Oh, Midnight Reaper's not a sack, dude. My bad. I was
Yeah, slow
thinking it
down.
was
Slow down, Jen.
like a flashback Marauder for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah. That would have been a good combo
My
on his
bad.
deck. Not that Val and then followed up with a Marauder. That'd be sick.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's my turn.
There's-
Okay.
There's some value in everyone only having one dude that can attack each other, not you. So
Exactly. That's why I like the card.
I agree. I like it better.
Should put in more white decks.
This deck should probably have that gold card that golds everything and then gives them double strike counters.
Oh, Disrupt Decorum, I think.
No, it's the Disruptive The quorum is the 4 mana gold everything, but there's another one. It's like the overload one. It's just a double strike counter on everything.
Okay, so I did that. Okay, cool. I will tap my Eldrazi spawn
Uh-oh.
for a convoke mana.
Oh, not a sacrifice.
And then a white.
Can I sack it after I tap it for the convoke?
No, because it has to tap to sack, doesn't it? Or is it
No,
not
it's
that
Just
kind of
sack it.
token?
No, it's just sacrifice. So I can tap it and then sack it, right?
I don't think you can.
Well, during
I
the
don't-
convoke cast,
I
that's what
don't-
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't think that works because you have to
'Cause
pay
you have
the
to
cast
tap
all
it
at once.
while you're casting it.
Yeah, I think Ryan's right there.
Oh,
So you
it's
can tap it,
a
you can sack it later, but
That's fine. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 white.
Okay.
I'll cast Hour of Reckoning. Destroy all non-token creatures.
oh,
I told you how scared a Hull Breaker are we. That's.
Are you paying 5 life or discarding a card to cast that?
I will discard a card. I will discard Plains.
Ouch. Sucks.
Stuffy Doll is indestructible.
Yeah.
I got 2 non-cook creatures I control are about to die, so I'm gonna lose 2 life. Or
Draw
take
2?
2 damage and then draw 2 cards.
Yep, there you go. I will.
do you pay extra for that, Brandon?
That's what I was thinking about right now, if I wanted to or not. Here. I will sack my Eldrazi.
Okay, so I don't draw.
Right. And then I will pay 2 mana, and I'll play a Kazandu Tuskcaller, and I'll pay 1 to the Ristic.
Are you discarding a card or paying 5 life?
Oh,
There's so many decisions to make when you play a card now.
Are you paying extra mana?
He did pay an extra.
You did? Okay.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'll throw a Celestia Sanctuary.
Oh, cool.
I really like the Tuskcaller. It's all playing Legacy for a while.
It's a pretty cool card, yeah. I get to do my upkeep trigger. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the highest converted mana cost among other permanents you control. So 6 is my highest. So I can cast a card that costs exactly 7. It has to be a permanent spell. So I'm gonna cast Omnath Locus of Rage. He costs 7. So I can cast that for free.
Deep breath.
Anyways, that's
Do you want to discard a card or pass
Upkeep.
a 5?
I will think about it momentarily. That's my answer. Or I can take 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll discard Release to the Wind.
Okay, continue.
Alright, so that was on the upkeep draw step. Very cool draw, very cool draw. Let me think here.
Suddenly got like a bunch of divinity vibes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, does the Sunbird cast affect the Omnath? Because I
think it
cast
would.
Omnath for free. So do I still do X is 7?
Well, did you get you cast it from your hand, right? Yeah.
I did cast it from my hand. I casted it for free. This is where X that's supposed to convert mana cost, so yeah, I would still do the 7.
Yeah, you'd still do
Oh my god. So I guess that's before I draw. So honor system here.
Sure.
Cast a spell.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Discard.
Yeah, go to the upkeep trigger to cast the locust for free. It activates the Sunbird's invocation because.
Do you have to discard
so
to Ryan's card? Yeah, whenever an opponent casts a spell.
I already did
Okay,
that, so
gotcha,
that's
gotcha.
discarded for that. So
Oh,
now I'm doing
this
this.
spell.
Well, I'll have to do that again.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6,
That always
7.
seems nasty.
You said Tatiova seems nasty?
Seems nasty. I don't know if you got a landfall thing going. You kind of seems like you did.
I mean,
you led with
I have a
on
level
off.
theme. But, it's mostly based off of like ramp spells. There's not a whole lot of play extra lands that might be better, but that's not how it's built currently. Do I want Beast Whisperer? Beast Whisperer or Tatiova? I think I want Beast Whisperer. I will cast that. And I'm just gonna take. Do I want to take 5? It's so much damage.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah, when you wheeled and I saw it in my hand, I was like, oh yeah, Deck's online finally. That's the card. That's the one.
That's the one.
Screw it. Yeah, we'll discard Cultivate. The rest of these go on the bottom in a random order. Alright, now I get to do my draw step draw. So instead of drawing a Lotus Cobra, I get to draw whatever this is. Oh boy, exciting. I play a land now.
Wait, hold on.
For every minute
You're good.
on Nick's turn, I get to put a token. We're at 4 minutes.
Wait, what?
Or spirits.
What, Brian, what are you holding up? What are you holding up?
Never mind. I thought you shuffled there for some reason. I was gonna have to interrupt you
No,
again.
I shuffle
but,
cards and put them on the bottom, yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying in a random order. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that idea for gameplay. Think about it. Every minute of your turn, each opponent gets a 1/1 with no abilities.
Yeah, just a blank 1/1.
So if you spend 10 minutes on a turn, you're
No.
getting each of your opponents is getting 10 1/1s.
No creature type, just to make it fair.
Right?
There's just
Yeah.
no creature.
I'll
This
play
angle is
long.
going to be an elemental from the landfall trigger.
Okay, I'll just play Nahil where half the deck's earthquake and burn spells, and this game's over in turn 3. I don't have to think.
Thinking is overrated. I'll Rec Stage.
Oh no.
So I get to reveal the top 3 cards. You may cast a card revealed. Looking for a rank costs X or less. I'm gonna. Do I want Tamer Ascendancy? Ooh. That's
Do
what
it.
I want, but I also don't want to take damage. I'll not cast it.
Dang it. Didn't fall for it.
And then for this, I have to pay. I'll discard a land from my hand. And Rexers will blow up that enchantment of yours,
Yeah,
Ryan.
pay 5 life or discard a card. Sure.
I discarded a forest. I'm not casting the thing from the Sunbird.
Alright, fine. I tried to slow him down, boys. I think it worked a little.
It did.
I think I kind of screwed off the order pretty hard though in the process.
Yeah.
Wait, let me.
Catching strays, dude.
1,
Catching
2, 3,
strays.
4, 5, 6. I'll use my last treasure token and play these
Getting
6
worse.
lands. Wait, that's a double land. These 6 lands for 7
Avenger.
to. Let me think. Yeah, that's right. The Nexus of Fate.
Oh,
Cascade. Can I use the treasure? So we're Cascade first.
That ain't good.
This dude costs 8. Big sad. We'll hit Forceful Denial and not cast it because we don't want to counter our own spell.
yes,
Um,
do that one.
And I'll take an extra turn for this one. And then now I do get to shuffle. So rather than going to the graveyard, this thing shuffles itself.
Yep,
That enchantment is still out, right?
Yep.
Wild, bro. That's wild.
That's right.
I also missed draw triggers off the Beast Whisperer, so oops, I guess.
It's widespread and ruin. You know what I'm saying?
Branding should keep adding
Panic,
misplays
actually,
to
not
the
widespread.
bot.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Come on, baby.
I can't go back for that now.
That we've
You
caught.
missed it. This deck is called You Can't Keep Up with the Triggers, you simpleton.
Any triggers, baby.
And then I'll pay 3 to play Retreat to Kazandu so I can get more landfall triggers to miss when things happen. None of my dudes have haste, so I'll go to end step. Am I still Monarch? Nobody hit me, right?
I don't believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody attacked me. Cool, I get Monarch draw. Boom. And then my turn again because I took an extra one because I'm a cheater.
True that.
I want to quickly shout out Nick for sending me unreleased product. If Wizards of the Coast would like to send the Pinkertons to Nick's house to reclaim the rest of Commander Masters,
They're on the
feel free
way.
to. Yeah, he keeps sending me these cards. I guess I'm gonna have to start spoiling them.
It's okay. I won't let the Pinkertons in. I'll tell them to go away. So yeah, I'll keep the trigger on Search of Greatness. I don't have a thing that costs exactly 8, so I will scry one instead. I'll keep that on top and draw it for turn. That was my draw. I actually missed this trigger too. You got another misplay, Brandon.
Hey.
We are going to have a really big turn here.
Uh-oh.
You guys might just lose before you get to play the game again. So I missed my
I
arm reef. I could have used that earlier. I'm gonna play Morag.
Uh-oh.
Sunbird trigger off Morag. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool Master Monitor, right? I keep saying that. It's weird. I'll cast Timeless Witness. I get a draw trigger of both of those. So the way the triggers stack, we'll just say I cascaded before I drawed, and then this will cause me to draw after these go to the bottom. And I'll do the draw. Then I'll do the ETB trigger, which will be return Hullbreaker Horror to my hand, because why not? And then I'll do the other ETB draw, or cast trigger draw. This was probably supposed to go to the bottom.
Yeah, it's on the bottom. Yeah, I was like, he doesn't have a Averna. I wonder if he knows that lands like one on the field.
Did I tap this correctly? Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then I'm gonna pay 7, and I'm gonna cast Nexus of Fate again.
He
And I'll get the
is.
Sunbird off of that. So these 7 cards.
I concede.
I can
At
see
instant
that's a good
speed, like,
decision.
It is. I think that's. I think
interrupt. Stop the stack, ladies and gentlemen. I'm putting my concession on.
Split second, everything is.
Second. It's up.
Now I can put it into my graveyard, guys.
That's gonna give you 2 combat phases too, right?
When I play a land, I'll have 2 combat phases, yeah. Nothing has haste, so like the stuff that just came in can attack. I also missed Ryan
Play like
Shuffle
in the
Trigger.
last turn.
A land from your
Troops.
graveyard now.
I can, yeah. Which was actually I play a fetch land and have 3 combats. And I
That's
can
probably
swing
GG's
for,
there, huh?
it's 10,
I want to
You're
say
gonna get
probably.
5/5 coming in from home now.
16.
I would like to say that this game was probably lost by Ristic Study not exploding.
Yeah, I agree. I'll speed it up.
I would have been listless at a certain point because I drew like 8 lands off Ristic Study almost in a row.
I wasn't doing anything too impressive, probably.
And then Ryan's thing makes me put a card on top, so there
Wow.
we go.
I was forever away from having anything to do with that board state at all anyway. So.
I'm going to play a fetch land so I can get. Where is you? I can put in here. Am I crazy? Here it is.
Unfortunately,
Supposed to be-
guys, the prison cards don't do anything to advance your court state. So
That
they
is
play
true.
them, and then you just stare at everyone else's board with it.
So you guys have all
board's-
conceded for some reason. I just don't understand why.
Say what?
Cause you're scary, dude.
That's GG's.
There you go. That's how you cascade to win, boys and girls. Hopefully you get one of your haste enablers, so you get that card I didn't cast because I was afraid of taking damage. I wasn't sure if I'd win that turn.
And Nick was pretty smart to get rid of the assault
not
monolith.
that one.
Because, yeah, that is like my one thing that I can do.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If I'd drawn into
Yes.
Forsaken Monument, then I'll just like win on the spot, basically.
Yep. Yeah, you see the assault monolith, you gotta get rid of it.
I could have done some silly stuff with. Wait, who can't do silly stuff with Mirari's Wake though, right?
Hell yeah.
I'm excited to see Austin's deck when it's actually a deck.
We'll see. All the knights that I wanted jumped to $40.
Sorry about that.
A little
How's
weird.
that happen?
I'm gonna have to legally procure them. Don't send the villains from Red Dead Redemption 2 after me, please. Thank you. Everything I said tonight was parodied.
We're liars.
Satire.
You're liars. Don't trust me.
All right, guys.
All right,
We're
GGs.
glad
GG's, guys.
tuned in.
GG's.
Watch the game. I know we had a few duplicate commanders there. Wanted to give these decks another chance to shine. My deck showed a little more of the prison aspect. Last time it just sat around and then copped a lucky win out of nowhere. And then this time it actually did some prison stuff and got murdered the way I expected it to be.
Yep, my deck popping off finally. It's a little bit slow starter, but you just kind of head over the wrong turns and just put so many permanents out. It's a bit dumb.
Critical
That's
mass.
it, dude. That's all you can do. Shout out to the real king, 48, Russell Wilson.
Your boy.
Confirmed.
Your boy. Mr. Unlimited himself.
Oh, Bird doesn't look like a knight to me, but you know, whatever.
These are some things I'm looking at. I got Raffine. I like Raffine. I would
He's
just
cool.
go
I
Raffine.
like that one too. Yep.
All right, guys, we're gonna catch y'all next week. Tune in, and we will be playing some new commanders, probably some new stuff
Hopefully.
in the new set.
Hey, hopefully.
Yep. All right, we'll catch y'all next week.
See you
Next
then.
time on TMC.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.